Melania Trump's bikini pictures have recently sparked heated debates, with some even claiming they're inappropriate, even for adults. Get ready for a closer look at why these images are shaking the internet and challenging our views on beauty, decency, and self-expression. Stick around to explore the layers of this controversy. In a world where public figures are often placed under a microscope, Melania Trump's recent bikini photos have ignited fierce debates about what's deemed appropriate and what crosses the line. At the age of 45, Melania's photos have shocked some fans, with many arguing that the images are too bold, even for an adult audience. As we dive into the discussion around these photos, we explore how one set of images can open a much larger conversation about self-expression, art, and the evolving standards of decency in our society. Melania, who rose to fame as a former model and first lady, has always been a figure of fascination. Known for her elegance and grace, she's graced countless magazine covers and red carpets. However, her early modeling career sometimes shows a different side of her, one that contrasts with the polished image she holds today. The bikini pictures in question push the limits of what is traditionally accepted by some viewers, leading to an ongoing debate over what is appropriate for someone of her stature. These pictures show Melania posing confidently in a bikini, with a boldness that many find shocking, while others view them as a proud celebration of her beauty and confidence. The public's reaction has been divided. On one hand, some argue that the images reflect Melania's empowerment, showcasing a lifetime of beauty and self-assurance. On the other hand, critics claim that the photos are too provocative, suggesting that they don't align with the reserved image typically expected from public figures, particularly those who have moved into different roles over time. This debate isn't just about a few photographs but rather about broader issues such as personal freedom, self-expression, and societal expectations. Melania's modeling days were filled with bold poses, but as she transitioned into a more public role, the expectations surrounding her image shifted. The photos capture a mix of nostalgia for her early career and a daring statement that defies those expectations. The backlash demonstrates that society is still grappling with where to draw the line between self-expression and what might be perceived as inappropriate. While some see the photos as a powerful expression of independence, others feel they might be a step too far. As the conversation around these images intensifies, it challenges us to rethink our ideas of beauty and decency in today's world. Should we hold on to outdated standards or allow those standards to evolve? In the case of Melania's bikini photos, the debate raises the question: is it the photos themselves that are indecent, or is it simply society's outdated expectations of what someone in her position should present? One of the most intriguing aspects of this debate is the role of art and expression. Throughout history, art has always been a medium that challenges conventions, and these photos can be seen as a form of artistic expression. They capture the complexities of beauty, age, and confidence, inviting us to reconsider what is deemed acceptable. This tension between tradition and rebellion is what makes the discussion surrounding these photos so rich and multifaceted. Social media reactions have been explosive, with comments ranging from praise to sharp criticism. Some believe Melania's pictures remind us that beauty takes many forms, and that confidence can and should be expressed at any age. Others feel the photos cross a line, arguing that public figures like Melania should maintain a more reserved and dignified appearance. The polarizing opinions reveal how deeply ingrained our ideas of decency are, and how much we struggle with balancing personal freedom with societal expectations. As we analyze these photos and the public reaction, it's clear that this conversation goes beyond Melania herself. It challenges us to reconsider the boundaries we place on self-expression, and to reflect on how much those boundaries are shaped by tradition. In today's rapidly changing world, Melania's bikini pictures are more than just images. They're a symbol of the broader conversation about the evolution of beauty, freedom, and the definition of decency. The controversy surrounding these images serves as a reminder that art and bold self-expression can push boundaries and spark necessary conversations about change. It's a powerful example of how one person's decision to share an image of themselves can lead to a much larger dialogue. Whether you see these photos as a statement of empowerment or as crossing a line, they've undeniably captured our attention and forced us to reflect on our own boundaries and perceptions. Thank you for joining me on this journey to explore the complex layers of Melania's bikini pictures. This conversation is about more than just a set of photos. It's about the larger ideas of freedom, art, and the evolution of societal standards. As we close this discussion, think about your own beliefs and consider whether sometimes pushing boundaries is a necessary step in growth. Remember, beauty, freedom, and self-expression are ever-evolving forces in our lives. Keep an open mind and continue to engage in these important conversations, because every story has more layers than we often realize.